Okay, I hope you see me. What I've done here is I've tried the different digital zooms on the camera. So you see 28 to 35 millimeter to 75 millimeter to 50 millimeter and to 90 millimeter. And it starts off with a 60 megapixel image. And as I go to zoom in, it goes smaller and smaller. So when I get to 90 millimeters, it's actually a 6 megapixel picture. So I'm hoping everything works all right. And I'm just scrolling with different folders. And this is with the Leica cameras. So one will be with the SL2-S, but the rest will be with the Q3. This is from the Q3. But look at the picture quality. It looks fantastic. 60 megapixel files. But I also have it in JPEG. So some of the folders I'll have it between JPEG and the raw files. So you can take a look at the difference. These are just JPEG. And basically I already showed most of the JPEG raw files just to show the difference between both images. But as you can see, I even had macro on. So this camera is excellent when you have the autofocus set right. So I was driving last night and I messed with the ISO and it threw everything off. So from now on I just leave it on auto ISO, and depending if it's dark out I use one type of autofocus, when it's daylight then I use another autofocus. It depends on the subject I'm using, but basically the Q3 is for picture taking. So you see this slideshow is done. So I can close this and close that. And I'm going to pick another folder. Open it up. I am going to select all the files. And then open with preview. And there you go. So here we go again. Slideshow. Now this is dark, and it was probably the F4 or whatever. So I tried different things, you know, in the manual mode last night, dealing with the camera. And you can see me fiddling with the ISO, finally getting to a better looking quality picture. But there's Wanda and the puppy cam. There's my coffee cup, need to wash it. But you can see where I zoom it in and then I zoom it out. Just showing off the computer. Just taking the different photos. But this picture is pretty sharp and clear. This video is just about over with. Then I went out and took pictures at, this is at the pizza place right next to the Quick Trip gas station, convenience store. Here's part of the strip mall located in my area off Lookout Road and 1604 Access Road. So I tried the different focal lengths here too. You know, and then right here is by the Catholic Church and their parking lot. And I'm testing the flaring. Oh, this is a video, so it's done. Okay. I just want to show the pictures. So let's go to the next folder. And you've already seen that, you've already seen the movies. Let's go to Q3. Yeah, you've seen these two. Okay, SL2-S, I think you've seen. Yeah, these are all raw files. And then today's pics. There we go. So these are brand new. And I'm just going to open with preview. So select the first one. I'm going to go to slideshow again. So I was experimenting with the raw file JPEG. So you're going to see two pictures in a row. So the more colorful one is the raw file. That's the raw file. And now the JPEG. So it lightens up. That's the only difference. So when you start seeing the different wave banding, that's actually the raw file. There we go. So right now is the raw file. And it goes to JPEG. So I'm focusing on the middle picture now by the keyboard. And the JPEG goes seamlessly. You don't see a change. You just see it getting brighter. So right now I'm on the my wedding ceremony. On the what do you call the lava rocks. But they're not lava rocks. They're just quartz painted a little bit. And then you just have a light bulb in the middle of it. They kind of glow. Something like this. I would hate to turn this on. Let's see, where is it? Right here. There you go. Hope I don't get out of focus, but you can see it right behind the camera. So there's Wanda barking at the squirrel that's in the tree. And you can see the dynamic range in raw file. And then when you go to the JPEG, the shadows, you start seeing inside the shadows. So that's the raw file. Now it's JPEG. You can see the color change too. And you can hear Wanda snoring. That almost looks like a face right there. But you can see how I can focus on things and other parts right next to it is blurred out. Like these leaves right here. So the top part is what I was focusing on. Just below it is being blurred out, balkanized is what I call it. But look at the veins on the leaves, how sharp that is. I guess it doesn't like the 9:16 format. And I might have it on the wrong percentage of viewing. I might have it at like 100%. And I'll do that sometimes. Instead of the actual picture size, I kind of expanded the picture to show you better how it looks. You see when I turn the camera that way. Now it doesn't act like this on the other computer. And this one is an M1 Max Studio also. But it's the basic one with 32 gigs RAM. The other one, which was refurbished, has 64 gigs RAM. But this is all from the Q3. And the brighter ones are the JPEG. I think that's a little bit out of focus. So what I did was when I was shooting these, it would create one RAW file and then one JPEG file. I got a lot of pictures in that folder. But you can see the color changing from RAW to JPEG. And the live oak tree is seeding, so it's dropping all that. I just cleaned up the patio. Sting cleaned it and everything, and now it has a green stain on there with that kind of like their seeds all over the place. And I'll probably show the SL2-S pics too, because I added some to that. I could have put some music to this, but some people complain. So I'll just do it this way. And before I upload this video, I'll watch it first, make sure I didn't make any mistakes. I put up a video today where I was talking to it, but they didn't see the pictures. I forgot to click on the program so it would show up in share mode. Yeah, I make mistakes too, all the time. But if you look at the pictures, they're pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. Okay, that's the end of this one. And let's see. Let's go to Q3. Or what's it, the JPEG RAW? I think I already showed that. Let's see. All right. I'll make it large. And then we'll just view the slideshow. So there's my cat Dusty. I showed some of these pictures in a previous video. He just doesn't like that 9:16 format for some reason. And I got a feeling I got it at 100% instead of the regular fit. In fact, what I'm going to do, all right, I have to get out of preview or get out of, yeah, see, he just continued on. I get out of, see what happens. It looks like a good picture right there. And that might be full screen. No, that's full screen. And let's see if it's well, anyway, on this program you can't set the percentage like I can do on NX Studio. But I can do this. So I showed off these the other day. This is a little bit quicker. So these are the raw files. You see stuff like this. He's a little out of focus. He's in focus this time. This is one of my favorite pictures right here. And this is faster than a slideshow, what I'm doing. These are the well, no, these are still raw files. Okay, that should be it. So get out of, that's full screen. Yeah, let me get out of it. Close that. Close this. Now I'm going to do the last one, the SL2-S. Go to the first one. Do a Command A. And then open with Preview. And then start the slideshow. And here we go. This should be the last folder. A lot of great pics. Yeah, sorry about that. Once I go to 16:9, then you won't have that problem. So since I'm retired, I painted the outside, got a new roof, painted on the inside. I still have to fix a couple of things. And these are everywhere. These snails. And that looks like he used a shell for an acorn. That's what it looks like. So anyway, so here's some pictures inside the house. And this is with the SL2-S. This is with their um, 24 to 70 Leica f2.8. Excellent lens, but it's heavy. But unfortunately, this program's not working when I turn the camera. And this is Apple's program too, the preview program. That's unfortunate. I'm trying to figure out how many of these I've taken like this. There we go. So you can see the green, the yellow, and the orange. And then to the yellow, and then the red. Excuse me. So with both cameras, the SL2-S can have multiple lenses, whereas the Q3 has a fixed lens of 28 millimeters. And it could be like a 29. Some say it's like a 24, but mine look more like a 29. So, and I have 28 millimeter lenses, and I have 30 millimeter lenses, so I can kind of tell the difference. But anyway, this is the picture slideshow. It's over with now. Thank you for watching. Let me get out a preview. Close this. Go here. And she's sleeping peacefully. On the ZV-1 Mark II, I can start showing things on the Q3. And I can show you the menus and stuff. Now I do the settings, but just on the pictures, it has 6 tabs, okay? And then I can use touchscreen, go to the video, and it only has 4 tabs. It's very streamlined, just the basic stuff to do things, change the camera settings and stuff. But very simple, and I hit the shutter button. And of course, I got a new thumb grip. I got a new wrist strap, and I got a new soft shutter press release button. And it looks cool, doesn't it? Black with the little gold. I think that's cool. I got one in the mail, so it's the red color, okay, like on the strap and like on the Leica, okay. As you can see, I got my function buttons on here, so I love this. I'm trying to decide if I should get a base plate with a grip for the thing. But anyway, with my camera right here, the ZV-1 Mark II, I can now show stuff. In fact, take the lens cap off, and then you can start seeing the pictures Let's see if I can get, there we go. Ah, see? So now you can see me in the LCD screen. It looks more like black and white, doesn't it? Let's get a little color. If you can see it. Nah, you can't. I mean, I guess you could if I did the flippy screen like this. See, was it from the top or was it from the bottom? I think it was from the top where it was easier for me to get to. Open it up. So, if I'm showing a picture, okay, you can see it on the flippy screen. There we go. So there's a picture. It's pretty good. And of course there's me on that camera, LCD screen. And you can see how dark it got. So anyway, it's in movie mode. So it has a crop to it. I'll put it back in photo mode. Now it looks a lot smaller, doesn't it? And I just focused it. I like it. It'll go to sleep after 2 minutes of non-use. But it tells me all the settings right here. The buttons, I'll show you the menu. This is a function button right here. So I can make things disappear. I can add things, the settings. I can press the play. And I've had some pictures on here. Well, I only took one. But anyway, I can delete it. So let's say delete. And then you just hit the trash can and it's gone. So I have no more pictures on this. So anyway, I'll just turn it off. There's the Leica emblem. They got a new firmware update, the 2.1. So it loads much faster. If I turn it on, that's pretty fast. I can turn on the camera. And I'm ready to shoot. This is a 16 megapixel camera. So most of the pictures you saw was from this camera. The SL2-S is only a 24 megapixel camera, but it has great pictures also and pretty good lenses. So anyway, I'm going to turn it off. Get back over here. So I just want to say thank you for watching. If you like this type of content, please give me a like, subscribe. Any questions or comments, put it in the comment section down below. And remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and until next time, I shall see you then. Have a happy Easter, folks. God bless you, and good night.